Yo, everybody, welcome to the Big Sean Sports Podcast. I'm your host for tonight, Big Sean. I hope everyone is having a great night. I know I am. It is, and it has a crazy week for me. Let's get into some college basketball. I know I am excited for college basketball, and we have the NBA starting up December 22nd. But let's dive into some college basketball scores. Tennessee, they beat Appalachian State today. Illinois, they took care of Minnesota. I'm a big Illinois fan in the Big Ten. Wisconsin, hey, I talked about Wisconsin last night. I love what they are doing in Wisconsin. They won 77-63. I know the college season is still kind of young, still pretty young now, but look for Tennessee to make a little bit of noise this year. I hope they go far. In Kansas State, they beat Iowa State 74-65. And my Alabama Crimson Tide, they took care of Foreman 80-83. Now, Alabama was struggling for a minute, but they prevailed and they won. I know Alabama, they're a football school. Yes, they are. But you know what? They have a very good basketball team. I've been watching them for a long time. That is a dangerous team. But let me tell you something. Also watch out for Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns. They are undefeated. That is a team that has shocked me this year. Like I said, the season is still young. But how far can they go? How much noise can the Louisiana Raging Cajuns of Lafayette, can they continue this streak of being undefeated? Let's talk about Kentucky basketball. I know it's crazy and it's killing me how great of a team that they can be for them to be struggling like the way they are. Is that a problem in college basketball? Duke is also struggling too. I know I talked about that last night. These are two great colleges, two great programs that should be in the top 10, but they're not. They're falling by the wayside week in and week out. So how can they fix that? So let's get into some more scores before we get into something else. Florida State, they beat Georgia Tech, and Virginia Tech, they beat Clemson. Clemson was undefeated. And Baylor and Trenton was postponed. UCF and Houston also postponed. Well, you know what that's for? That's for the that coronavirus. And the young man from Florida that collapsed, for what I hear, he's doing fine. He's doing fine. He talked to his teammates today, which is a great sign. You know, you hate to see players, have such bad things happen to him, but I'm glad this young man, he shook back. So let's give you some more college games for next week. Duke, they're 2-2. They're playing Notre Dame. They're also 2-2. Duke is number 21. So that game, we're going to have picks in a few minutes. Villanova, they're 5-1. They're playing Butler. Ohio State, undefeated at 5-0. They're playing Purdue. And NC State and Louisville is postponed. The number 11 Texas Longhorns, they're playing Sam Houston State. And Virginia, Wake Forest, Wisconsin, and Northern Iowa game has been postponed. So there's 3 games for tomorrow that is postponed. This is hitting college basketball too. So with the Duke game, I'm gonna give it to Notre Dame. I'm sorry, Duke. Villanova and Butler. Butler's 1-0. Villanova's 5-1. They're number 7. I'm going with Villanova, Ohio State, and Purdue. Purdue played Ohio State pretty good. I'm going with Purdue to pull that off. And like I said, the Louisville game, NC State game has been postponed. Texas and Sam Houston State, I'm going with Texas. And the Virginia and Wake Forest game is postponed. That is not a good look for the start of college basketball. Already games has been postponed, canceled, not happening. So what will happen in the near future for college basketball? Will college basketball continue? Or will they put it on the shelf? Because it's a lot of games has been already canceled so far. So it's not a good look so far for them. It's just not working out right now. So I hope they can find a way to we can get this virus a little bit under control. So let's get you ready for some NFL. I know Thursday. I don't know why they put these games on the slot, but the Chargers and the Raiders, these games like this shouldn't even be on TV. It should be somewhere else because I know I'm not going to watch it. But anyway, let's go ahead and have a pick for that game. Raiders, Chargers, the battle for LA. I'm going with the Raiders. And Saturday, December 19th, the Buffalo Bills, the Denver Broncos. We have second, the Carolina Panthers, and the Green Bay Packers. Who's going to win that game? Let's give you some picks right now for Week 15, starting Saturday, December 19th. The Buffalo Bills, hands down. Green Bay's going to take care of the Panthers. Don't worry. They're going to take care of them in good form. And Sunday, December 20th, here we go. The New England Patriots takes on the Miami Dolphins. This could be a tricky game. We know the Dolphins, they're fighting for their playoff lives. They're 8-5, going up against the 6-7 New England Patriots team, which I thought I would never see in my life. I see it, and I am hurt that they are playing like this, but I'm going with the Miami Dolphins. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons, I'm going with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers to beat the Atlanta Falcons, but it's going to be a close-fought game. It's not going to be a runaway. It's going to be a close-fought game. The 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. There's no way in shape and form that I can pick the Dallas Cowboys in this game. They're going to go 4-10. And the 49ers should take care of business. And the Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans, I don't know. I don't know about this game. Detroit is playing pretty good. I know it's crazy for some people for me to say that, but Detroit is playing pretty well. But the Titans is slipping by the wayside. Their playoff chances is getting slim. But can the Titans prevail? Can they show us that they're for real and they're going to get into the playoffs and steamroll somebody? That's not going to happen. They got to beat Detroit. But you know what? I'm picking Detroit to beat the Tennessee Titans. That's what I said it. The Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Indiana. I want to see Phillip Rivers get to the mountaintop, everybody, but will we see it? The Chicago Bears and Minnesota is a toss-up. They're both 6-7. Oh, Minnesota. The Washington football team and the Seattle Seahawks. Let me tell you something. The Seattle Seahawks, honestly, they have been disappointing as of late. They really have. I don't know what's going on with Russell Wilson and that offense, but something has to get done. Russell Wilson, this was his MVP right here. It is slowly but surely slipping away out of his hands. But I'm giving Seattle the victory. But don't take Chase Young to play with. This man is a grown man. He is my pick for offensive rookie of the year. He may even get defensive rookie of the year. Patrick Queen may have something to say about that. But Chase Young is a grown man, folks. If you haven't seen him play, you need to see him play. He is a grown man. He knows the game of football. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to talk about the Cleveland Browns game in a few minutes. But let's keep on going. Jacksonville and the Ravens. The Ravens will win this game. They're not going to lose. Jets, Rams, come on. I can't go against Aaron Donald. I just can't. They're going to beat the Jets. Eagles fly. They're going to take on Arizona Cardinals. Listen, the Eagles, they beat the Saints with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is not a slouch. I know it was his first game, but here's the question. Is he the guy? Is he the guy in Philly? He should be. I don't think Carson Wentz will be back. I don't think so. It's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks, but he has a big contract. But who will be willing to take that on? The game of the week, This game to be flexed to Sunday night. The Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. This game was a 3:25 kickoff on CBS. The 12-1 Chiefs versus the 10-3 Saints. Let me tell you this. It don't matter who's that quarterback for the Saints. It can be Drew Brees, Taysom Hill. Doesn't matter. The Chiefs is going to win this game. I don't just can't have nobody to stop them. The offense is too potent. The offense is too good, too explosive. They're going to be too much for the Saints. Somebody said they're playing in the dome. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Patriots Mahomes. He can play anywhere. Giants, Browns, Sunday Night Football. Chunk it up. That's for the Browns. Chunk that game up for the Browns. Monday Night Football, Monday, December 21st. Steelers, Bengals. Steelers lost 2 games already. Could this be a trap game? Could this be the trap game right here? We're going to find out on Monday Night Football, December 21st. So let's talk about the game from last night. The Cleveland Browns, my Cleveland Browns, and the Baltimore Ravens. We need more games like this. We need more games like this. Two great, y'all said it, 2 great quarterbacks left it all on the field. They left on the field. Lamar Jackson, when he went into the locker room, it was like Willis Reed when he came back for the New York Knicks. This guy came back, led his team to the victory. 2 great games. 2 great quarterbacks left on the field. The dog pound was still barking. And it's barking right now because we're going somewhere. We're going to places. But we need more games like this. We need more games like this. 2 good quarterbacks, great quarterbacks. You got your money's worth watching that game or going to that game. You got your money's worth. So we're going to see more games like this. You might see the Drew Brees and Mahomes showdown Sunday if Drew Brees plays. But if I was the Saints, I would take it easy with Drew Brees. I wouldn't let him play until he's 100%. If he's not 100%, do not put Drew Brees in a game. Because when you're playing with his health, he's 40. He's 40. Your ribs is broke. They're hurting. I wouldn't start him. Because I'm telling you what's going to happen. You start him. Andy Reid's not a dirty coach. By no means. He's not going to say, hey, go hurt Drew Brees. He's not going to say that. But one hit on his hurt ribs, Brees is going to be in some serious trouble. So don't rush him to come back. Because I heard somebody say Taysom Hill, he's not a quarterback. Obviously he is. He's starting, ain't he? Obviously he's a quarterback. He's starting for him. And don't put Jameis Winston in against no Chiefs. No, don't do that. Keep Taysom Hill. Keep what you got. Didn't mean to get on the subject there with the game last night. But it was awesome. It was a very, very awesome game. Very good game. We're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have more games like that coming up. But let's just jump right on into the NFL MVP. Now, before the season started, we all had Russell Wilson. It was his MVP. This was Russell Wilson's MVP. Now, the MVP is slipping away. It's slipping away from him. But has it completely got away from him? No. No, it hasn't. Because you still have football to play. He is a great and phenomenal quarterback. He is. We should be happy and should be glad that we have great talent to watch. You know how long it takes to find a Russell Wilson, an Aaron Rodgers, a Patrick Mahomes? You know how hard it is to find that? It's very hard. They're out there, but it's hard to find them. So let's enjoy these moments. But MVP, Russell Wilson, he's still in there. He's hanging on by a thread. But right now, the main two guys, right now, Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to come down to the last three games. Who wants it more? Is it Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, or Russell Wilson? Because that's who it's coming down to. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's coming down to. Who will get it? But right now, excuse me, if it ended right now, who is the MVP going to? Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Showtime Mahomes? Or will they slip up and Russell Wilson somehow, some way wins the MVP? It could be. It could be. The coaching carousel and well, let's get to the recruiting in college football. Don't forget the signing starts tomorrow. And Alabama, some sites got Georgia first, some sites got Alabama first. Well, that don't matter. That don't matter because tomorrow matters. Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, USC. Be on the watch out for USC. Okay? Be on the watch out for USC. USC is still a big-time program. It's still a big-time program. And everybody still wants to go to USC. If you think USC is not a big program still, you don't know college football, you don't know sports. Some of the best linebackers came from what school? USC. Some may say Miami, but it's USC. You know, USC as a program is powerful. People still want to go there. Don't be surprised if USC is in the top 4. I don't have that list in front of me now, but I looked at it earlier. USC might be in the top 4, top 6. But Alabama, listen, Alabama and Georgia, they're loaded. They're loaded in Alabama and Georgia. These guys, let me say that these guys want to play for Nick Saban. They want to play for Kirby Smart. Dabo Swinney, the guy in Ohio State, USC, Texas, Oklahoma. It doesn't matter how bad of a season Oklahoma or in Texas is having. They're still getting recruits, and LSU is losing recruits. What that tell you? What does that tell you about LSU? Well, why are guys leaving? You know why. You know why. I haven't heard a recruit saying they want to play for coach on LSU. I haven't heard that. If somebody else heard that, you let me know ahead of time. But I've never heard it. But the signing day is tomorrow. So far, Alabama, Georgia, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Clemson, Miami. These guys are neck to neck. Neck to neck. But tomorrow, we're going to know the real deal of who will win the recruiting race. But like I said right now, it's Alabama right now, number 1. Like I said, some people have Georgia, but it's neck to neck right now. So let's just get into my next podcast I got coming up Friday at 7. I will have the top 25 strong safeties are all together. Safeties list. I'm going to combine all the safeties together. Okay, I'm going to combine all safeties together in all one top 25 safeties list. Well, what do you guys think about Guinness under that max extension? You know that guy doesn't play well in the playoffs. He's a regular season performer. That's what he is, regular season performer. And MVP in the NBA. The season even started yet, December 22nd. But I can tell you this, I don't watch preseason basketball, but I can tell you this much. Luka Doncic, I think I said his name right, the Dallas Mavericks star, he will win the MVP in the NBA. I got a feeling that he will be the MVP. Again, is going to be second. Unless somebody else has something to say about that. Maybe LeBron James. And maybe he has something to say about this. But Luka is I will believe, and I think that he is the face of the NBA. I think that is a very great decision to let Luka be the main guy of the NBA. It's good. It's good because we know the man can play. He's a baller. He's a baller. He's a baller. And the Cleveland Indians, they are no longer the Cleveland Indians. Let's think about that. It's crazy how we're in a butthurt society now that people get offended. All of a sudden now in 2020, people are getting offended. Really? Because the name of the team is the Cleveland Indians. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. College baseball this year or next year. Will it be college baseball? We have college baseball. When will we be able to go back into the stadiums again? I'm hoping soon, because there's been games, man, like the Saints and Chargers, the Saints and Chiefs game. It's gonna be crazy, man. If they had fans in the stadiums, it'd be nuts. We're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's try to touch on one more subject here. Baseball. Who's gonna make some noise? Will it be the New York Yankees, my Yankees, Boston Red Sox, the LA Dodgers? Could it be Tampa Bay Rays? Who's getting a surprise in college baseball? Who will be that surprise team in college baseball? And WWE, I spoke on a little bit yesterday. Macho Man Randy Savage, to me, was better than Hulk Hogan. That's me thinking that. You know, always thinking, but I know that I said I wouldn't be long. And I'm not. It's only 23 minutes, but I think I did good. You know, just a quick little drive by. Nothing too bad, nothing too shabby. But like I said, the NCAA championships, division games, conference games, Alabama, Florida, Clemson, Notre Dame, the rematch, Ohio State, Northwestern, Oregon, and USC. Guys, be on the watch out for those games. And Auburn got a coaching vacancy open. Hugh Freeze, James Franklin from Penn State got a job opening in Auburn. And I'm going to say this. Duke, Texas Tech, they signed their coach back, but I haven't looked. I haven't ever get more information on that, because I was told, I didn't see it. I was told that Texas A&M is searching for another head coach. That's what I heard. It came through, and I wrote it. I trusted. I trust that person that told me that. They haven't lied to me yet, but if he do get back to T-Tech, that's good. But in the meantime, everybody, that is it for the Big Sauce Podcast with Gus and Jones. I know it's late. I know some of y'all are ready to go to bed, but that is it for now. I will be back tomorrow. Maybe Sunday I title in my face. But remember to subscribe and like the page here on YouTube. I've been stressing it for so long, but it's been my fault because I hadn't been on as much. But subscribe and like and share. But thanks for listening to the Big Shot Podcast. Thank you.